So I woke up this morning on my 80th birthday thinking about the poem of Dylan Thomas, Do Not Go Gentle into That Good Night. And it starts, do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and rave at close of day. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. The wise men, at their end no dark is right. Because their words have forked no lightning, they do not go gentle into that good night. And when I first heard that poem, I was maybe about 10 years old. My mother had a record of Dylan Thomas's poems, and I just happened to hear that, and it made me angry because, and I still remember hearing it and telling my mother, that's not poetry. And you know how kids have this kind of moralistic view of the world, and everything either is or is not, and it's either right or wrong. And that was kind of, I think that's why I was angry at it. But anyway, I was thinking about that this morning and thinking about that poem, and it's not refusing to accept death, but to me, what it means, do not go gentle into that good night, is, as you get older, I think it becomes more and more of a temptation to just settle back. Like some mornings, I like to just get up in my pajamas, put on my bathrobe and slippers, and just hang out for hours. And it becomes more and more of a temptation to just do that all day long and to just retreat into doing nothing rather than getting up like with my dogs. Get up in the morning, they insist on going out for a walk. So I go out for a walk, then I meet people and say good morning and have little short conversations and so on. And then I come back, likely as not, I'll try to write something. Maybe it's good, maybe it's meaningless, who knows? But anyway, I'm struggling to keep my brain alive. And then I go to Aikido or just in the process of taking a walk, keeps my physical body alive. And that's how I am not going gentle into that good night. But anyway, that's the first part of my reflection on turning 80. And here is part 2, turning 80 in Aikido. And that is Aikido at 80. And finally, with our long-term friends, Greg and Marie. Here with my long-time friends, Greg and Marie, and they just gave me this really nice birthday presents. So I just wanted to do a little interview. How long have we been knowing each other?
Since 2017?
No, 2015,
2015.
Since 2015. So that's like over 10 years. Yes. And there we go. That's better. So we've been knowing each other for over 10 years now. And kind of been through a lot of stuff together, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff.
So,
A lot of stuff.
when we first met, you guys were living in the streets.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Yes,
then
it was.
We met at Jack London Square, Maria.
yeah, I remember. I think the
Security guard was messing with
security
her.
guard was hassling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we kind of stopped and we kind of checking up to see.
It was a couple of times that we had an incident and you
Yeah.
came.
There was another one years afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They told you couldn't stay there. You
Yeah.
couldn't sit there. So, but when I came and sat down, there wasn't any problem
It
about me
wasn't.
sitting there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I remember when the two police officers came and they went and talked to the supervisors and stuff. So they said, okay, you guys have a good day. And they went on their way. So they
Right.
told them they're not doing anything wrong here. They're just sitting here
Right.
minding their own business. We're not going to put them out of the
But that guard he was pissed off.
Yeah, after that,
yeah.
we didn't see him no
No
more.
more.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, after that, he wasn't. For our understanding that they put him over in World's Market somewhere. But it's the
Is
thing
that
of
right?
it was that we have rights and we're just as important as anybody else.
Right, right.
You know.
And then one thing I would know that what we went through together was, Marie, you had filed for disability.
Yeah.
And it took you, what, like 10 years to get it? Something like
Yeah,
well,
almost
oh,
20 years.
Right, but right. Yeah. I remember we were going to go and picket Social Security, but
Yeah.
we never got around
Right
to
to
it.
it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So,
And everything worked out well, with your help, and that things got done. As you know, when she got tricked out of her treat on Halloween,
right.
and you came and you said, well, you know what, we're gonna do something about this. And surely enough, you got in contact with the people that from the Chronicle, and they came out, and that's when they discovered that we was homeless.
Right. And so the big thing to me was that the Chronicle had stuff about it, and then you guys were on the on the TV,
yeah.
KQED and all that.
Yeah,
and,
KTVU, all the local
and
channels.
the thing is that none of them would talk about how you were being screwed out of your Social Security, out of your disability.
They just focus on us to be homeless.
Yeah.
That's
Right. That was the only thing they would talk about.
Yeah, and and thank God for when we did the ABC Nightline documentary, because we did that one at BBC. The journalism from ABC Nightline, she came from New York.
Right.
And what happened was when Marie explained to her, when they came out to meet us at Jet London Square to do part of the documentary, and Marie started explaining to her what's going on. So she said, wow. So she looked at her papers and stuff. She said, no, you shouldn't be getting it. So she said, what I'm going to do is when I get back to New York, I'm going to talk to a federal judge that I know. We're good friends. I'm going to talk to him about your case and stuff and see what we can get done. So after that, I think it was, a year or two later?
Yeah, because I get it at 23 in June.
In June 2023, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I got approved.
Then she finally, it was reversed back, and she got approved for her 96 months. 96.
7 years.
7 years, excuse me, yeah. She got approved for her 7 years.
7 years back then,
Right.
retroactive,
So,
right.
So with the journalist from ABC Nightline, she played a part of that, getting Marie's money started. So get her money started. She was wrongfully judged because she was homeless at the time. Well, we both was homeless, and she was wrongly judged. When the judge rewarded her that, then he went back and said that experts say what?
I could work.
That she could work.
Right. Yeah.
My doctor said, simply, I can't work no more.
Right. And as I recall, they said, well, you should apply for a job.
Yeah.
But if you had applied for a job, then you're automatically saying you're not disabled.
Right. And the same thing would have happened with me when I was with my problems that I was having, and things with my legs and things that and my sleep apnea, that they were saying that I could work, but if I would have took on the job, look what would have happened.
Right.
I would have lost my disability. Then I would have nothing and stuff. Lucky I said, no, I'm going to stick with my permanent disability, and I'm not going to go back to work because I have too many medical issue problems.
Right. So, and the thing with ABC that I noticed, even then, maybe they talked to a judge, maybe they didn't, but they never said anything on the news show about it.
No.
And that's the thing was, so we had to kind of understand that, kind of look at it, understand it. It was kind of done under the hush-hush.
Yeah.
Because we really didn't want too many people to know about that that part of that she got rewarded.
Right.
But we wanted to know about the other part, how she was rewarded, and then went back and reversed it and said now she can't get it, and they judged her because she was homeless.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but the thing of it is, everything worked out the way it's supposed to work out. Even though we went through the thing, we're doing fine, and we always say thank you to you each and every day. We acknowledge you because you got the ball rolling. You was the
Yeah.
first step, getting the ball rolling. Where we at today, because you and your wife, helped us out. And
A
you
lot.
stuck with us all the way when a lot of the others, people that got involved and they just
left us alone.
Just left us,
Yeah.
But you stayed in there and stuck with us. Y'all always made sure we was okay when we was outside. When it was storms coming in, you guys would contact us, come down there, and you guys made sure we had a roof over our head.
So, well, anyway, I'm so glad to have had you as a friend.
Me too.
And I'm so honored to have gotten these presents from you.
We know we got
And,
you.
and I will look forward to seeing you at our barbecue.
Yeah.
Yes, we will be
Be
there.
there without appetite.
There you go. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thanks
so much.
Okay. Thank you, Marie.
Yeah,
Thank you, Greg.
we're your adopted children now.
So is.
Cool. All right. And here I was thinking I was yours. Okay.